I'm so happy you're here with me today. If you want to improve your English listening and speaking skills, you are in the right place. This is a place where you can relax, listen, repeat, and grow confident in your English every single day. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson. And don't forget, I'd love to hear from you. Comment below with your thoughts or answers as we go through today's conversation practice. Your participation helps you remember and use English more naturally. All right, are you ready to sound more fluent and confident when you speak English? Let's begin today's lesson, a real lifestyle conversation and practice that will help you move closer to natural fluency. Let's imagine this. It's a bright Monday morning. You're walking into a cafe near your office. The smell of coffee fills the air. You see familiar faces, people chatting softly, and the sound of coffee machines in the background. You're about to order your morning drink. Let's listen and speak together. Barista. Good morning. What can I get for you today? You. Hi. Could I have a medium latte, please? Barista. Sure. Would you like it hot or iced? You. I'll have it hot, please. Barista. Great. Anything else for you? You? No. That's all for now, thank you. Barista. That'll be $4.50. Simple, right? But every sentence here is powerful for daily conversation. Let's shadow the conversation together. Shadowing means you listen and speak at the same time. Try to copy the rhythm, tone, and emotion. Ready? Let's go again slowly. Barista. Good morning. What can I get for you today? You. Hi. Could I have a medium latte, please? Barista. Sure. Would you like it hot or iced? You. I'll have it hot, please. Barista. Great. Anything else for you? You. No. That's all for now. Thank you. Barista. That'll be $4.50. Now let's analyze and practice naturally. The phrase, "What can I get for you today?" is a common and polite question you'll hear every day in cafes or restaurants. Instead of answering with just one word like latte, you can sound more fluent by saying, "I'd like a medium latte, please," or "Could I have a latte, please?" When you use "could I have," you sound polite and natural, just like a native speaker. Now repeat with me. Could I have a medium latte, please? Could I have a medium latte, please? Good. Then you hear, would you like it hot or iced? This question helps you practice offering or choosing something. When you answer, don't just say hot. You can say, I'll have it hot, please. That "I'll have" structure is great for daily life. Let's practice a few more. I'll have the chicken sandwich, please. I'll have the salad, please. I'll have a cup of green tea, please. Beautiful. You're already sounding smoother and more confident. Now imagine you get your drink, and the barista smiles and says, "Have a great day." You can reply in many ways. Thanks, you too. Thank you, have a good one. Appreciate it. Let's shadow those responses naturally. Ready? Thanks, you too. Thank you, have a good one. Appreciate it. Notice how natural and short these are. Native speakers use them all the time in daily life. Now, let's move to another short conversation, this time at work. You walk into your office and greet your coworker. Hey, good morning. How's everything? Coworker, morning. Pretty good, thanks. How about you? I'm doing well, just a little busy today. Coworker, I hear you. Mondays are always busy. True. Hopefully it gets better after lunch. This sounds like a normal small talk conversation, but it's full of useful daily English patterns. Let's break them down together. When someone says, "Hey, good morning. How's everything?" It's a friendly and warm way to check in. You can also say, "How's your morning going? How have you been? What's new?" And when someone asks you back, you can say, "Pretty good, thanks. Not bad. Can't complain." Let's shadow these short, real-life responses. Pretty good, thanks. Not bad. Can't complain. They're short, friendly, and natural, the kind of English that builds connection. Now, let's talk about pronunciation and rhythm. This is key for fluency. When native speakers talk, they don't pronounce every word clearly like in textbooks. They connect words. For example, instead of saying, "How is everything?" they say, "How's everything?" Instead of, "I am doing well," they say, "I'm doing well." Let's practice that natural flow. How's everything? I'm doing well. I hear ya. That's true. Try to repeat after me naturally, not too slow, not too fast. Feel the rhythm of real English. Now, let's talk about why daily practice matters. Every single day, if you spend just 10 minutes shadowing real conversations, you'll improve faster than by only studying grammar. Fluency comes from sound, from listening, repeating, and speaking daily. And remember, mistakes are part of the process. Every time you speak, you grow. So don't be afraid to sound imperfect. That's how you get better. If you're enjoying this lesson so far, remember to like this video and comment below your favorite phrase today. Tell me, which phrase did you like most? "I'll have it hot, please." Or, "Can't complain." Your comments help you remember, and they help me know what to teach next. You're doing amazing so far. You've learned how to order a drink, greet a coworker, and speak with more natural rhythm. But this is just the beginning. In the next part, we'll go deeper. We'll talk about cultural English, how to sound polite, natural, and confident in different social situations, like giving compliments, accepting praise, and showing interest in conversations. Keep practicing, keep shadowing, and keep believing that you can speak English fluently. If you've just joined us, this series is all about helping you speak English naturally, confidently, and fluently step by step. In the previous part, you learned how to order coffee, greet your coworkers, and sound more natural with everyday expressions like, "I'll have it hot, please," and "can't complain." Now, in part 2, we'll go deeper into cultural English, how to speak politely, how to sound friendly, and how to keep a natural rhythm in conversation. We'll also practice giving compliments, accepting praise, and showing interest skills that help you connect with people in real life. Let's begin. Imagine you're meeting a colleague for the first time. You want to make a good impression. You smile and say, "Hi, I'm Alex. It's great to finally meet you." The other person replies, "Nice to meet you too, Alex. I've heard a lot about you. Now, how can you continue this conversation naturally? Here are a few friendly responses you can use. Really? I hope you heard good things. It's great to put a face to the name. I've been looking forward to meeting you." These are polite and warm expressions that native speakers use to build a connection. Let's shadow these together slowly. Really? I hope you heard good things. It's great to put a face to the name. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Good. Try saying them again, but this time, smile while you speak. You'll notice your tone sounds more natural and friendly. Now, let's talk about giving compliments. In English-speaking cultures, compliments are common in daily life about someone's work, clothes, or attitude. But how do you give a compliment naturally? You can say, "I really like your presentation style. You did a great job with that report. I love your jacket. It looks great on you. You have such a positive energy." These sentences sound simple, but the tone matters. Say them with warmth, not formality. Let's shadow together. "I really like your presentation style. You did a great job with that report. I love your jacket. It looks great on you. You have such a positive energy." Now, let's practice responding to compliments. Sometimes English learners feel shy when someone says something nice to them. They might reply with, "No, it's not good," or "It's nothing." But in English, the polite and confident way to respond is to accept the compliment with gratitude. For example, Person A, "You speak English so well." Person B, "Thank you, that means a lot." Or, "Thanks, I've been practicing a lot lately." "Thanks, I really appreciate that." Let's shadow those responses. "Thank you, that means a lot." "Thanks, I've been practicing a lot lately." "Thanks, I really appreciate that." See how natural and confident that sounds? When you accept a compliment, you show both humility and confidence, a perfect balance for fluent communication. Now, let's talk about showing interest in conversation. Native speakers often use short, natural expressions to show they're listening. For example, "Really? That's awesome." "Wow, I didn't know that." "Oh, that's interesting." "No way." These small expressions are what make conversations alive. Let's practice shadowing them with emotion. "Really? That's awesome." "Wow, I didn't know that." "Oh, that's interesting." "No way." When you say them, your tone changes depending on emotion. If someone says, "I got promoted at work," you can say, "Wow, that's awesome. Congratulations." If someone says, "I just moved to a new city," you can say, "Oh, that's interesting. How do you like it so far?" Notice that second question. How do you like it so far? That's a great way to keep a conversation going naturally. Now, let's move into another daily situation, talking about your weekend. In many English-speaking countries, people often ask this question on Mondays. "Hey, how was your weekend?" This question isn't just small talk, it's a polite and friendly way to start conversation. You can reply in several natural ways. It was great, thanks. I went hiking with some friends. Pretty relaxing. I just stayed home and watched movies. It was busy, but I got a lot done. Let's shadow them together. It was great, thanks. I went hiking with some friends. Pretty relaxing. I just stayed home and watched movies. It was busy, but I got a lot done. And to keep the conversation going, you can ask back. How about you? What did you do? These short questions keep things flowing smoothly. Now, let's practice rhythm and connection again. Native speakers link their words naturally. Instead of saying each word separately, they blend them together. Listen and repeat. How was your weekend? Becomes, how was your weekend? I went hiking with some friends. Becomes, I went hiking with some friends. Let's shadow together with rhythm. How was your weekend? I went hiking with some friends. This connected speech helps your English sound smooth and fluent. Before we move on, let's take a quick moment to reflect. How do you feel about your speaking progress so far? Even if you make mistakes, remember, that's okay. Every word you speak brings you closer to fluency. So, don't just listen. Speak out loud with me. The more your mouth gets used to the sound of English, the more natural your speaking becomes. If you're enjoying this lesson, don't forget to like this video and comment below. Tell me what's one compliment you can give someone today. It could be to a coworker, a friend, or even yourself. Write it in English in the comments. I'll read and reply to you personally. You've done amazing today. You've learned how to introduce yourself politely, give and accept compliments, show interest in conversation, talk naturally about your weekend. In the next part, we'll go even further. You'll learn how to handle emergency situations in English, like when you need help, need to explain a problem, or must stay calm under pressure. These are the kinds of conversations that show your true fluency, the ability to communicate clearly, even when things get difficult. In the last part, we learned how to sound polite and friendly in daily conversations, giving compliments, accepting praise, and talking about your weekend naturally. Now, let's take things to a deeper level, situations that feel stressful, confusing, or even scary, because real English fluency means being able to stay calm and speak clearly even in an emergency. Imagine this. You're traveling in another country. You suddenly feel sick. You don't know anyone nearby. You need help, and you must use English. What do you say? How can you express what's wrong quickly and clearly? Let's practice together. Here's the first sentence. I don't feel well. It's short, simple, and polite. You can use it anywhere at a hotel, on a plane, or in a store. Let's shadow together slowly. I don't feel well. Again, I don't feel well. I have a headache. I feel dizzy. My stomach hurts. I think I need to see a doctor. Let's practice these together. I have a headache. I feel dizzy. My stomach hurts. I think I need to see a doctor. All simple, but very powerful in real life. Now let's move to a slightly more urgent situation. Imagine you see someone collapse on the street. You want to get help. What should you say? You can say, "Please help. Someone needs help. Call an ambulance. Is there a doctor here?" Let's shadow these sentences slowly and clearly. Please help. Someone needs help. Call an ambulance. Is there a doctor here? In an emergency, clarity is more important than grammar. So speak clearly and loudly, one word at a time. Now, let's say you're the one calling emergency services like the police or ambulance. You need to explain what's happening. Let's practice this short conversation. Operator, what's your emergency? You, there's been an accident. Operator, where are you right now? You, I'm at the corner of Main Street and Pine Avenue. Operator, is anyone hurt? You, yes, one person. Please send help quickly. Let's shadow this full exchange together. There's been an accident. I'm at the corner of Main Street and Pine Avenue. Yes, one person. Please send help quickly. See how clear and calm that sounds? When you speak slowly and breathe between phrases, even stressful moments become easier to manage in English. Now, let's talk about emergency phrases while traveling. You're in an airport and your bag is missing. You can say, "Excuse me, I can't find my bag. My passport is missing. I think I left my phone on the plane." Let's shadow together. Excuse me, I can't find my bag. My passport is missing. I think I left my phone on the plane. These are real sentences you can use immediately if something happens abroad. Now, sometimes emergencies are not medical, they can be emotional or stressful. Maybe you feel lost, confused, or anxious. You can express that in simple, honest English. For example, "I'm lost. Can you help me? I'm feeling a little nervous. I'm not sure what to do. Can you please explain that again?" Let's shadow these together slowly. "I'm lost. Can you help me? I'm feeling a little nervous. I'm not sure what to do. Can you please explain that again?" These are polite, clear, and emotionally intelligent phrases. Using them shows confidence and maturity in communication. Now let's talk about how to comfort someone in an emergency. If your friend or a stranger is scared, you can say, "Don't worry, help is coming. You're going to be okay. Take a deep breath. I'm here with you." Let's shadow them softly, with calm emotion. "Don't worry, help is coming. You're going to be okay. Take a deep breath. I'm here with you." Tone is everything here. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, your kind voice communicates care and calm. Now let's combine these into a short role-play conversation. Imagine you're helping someone who just fainted. You, "Are you okay?" Person, "I don't feel well." You, "Don't worry, help is coming. Can you hear me?" Person, "Yes, but I feel dizzy." You, "Okay, stay still. Take a deep breath. I'll call an ambulance." Let's shadow this full dialogue together, slowly. "Are you okay? I don't feel well. Don't worry, help is coming. Can you hear me?" "Yes, but I feel dizzy." "Okay, stay still. Take a deep breath. I'll call an ambulance." This kind of conversation shows calm English under pressure, true fluency. Now, take a moment to reflect. In emergencies, we often panic. But if you practice these simple sentences now, your brain will remember them automatically later. You don't need to think they'll come naturally. That's why shadowing is so powerful. By listening, repeating, and feeling the rhythm, you're not only learning English, you're training your instinct. Before we move to the next part, I want you to try a quick challenge. Think of one emergency situation you might face in real life, like losing your bag, feeling sick, or needing help. Now, write 1 or 2 sentences you could use in that situation in the comments below. I'll read your sentences and help you make them even more natural. In the next part, we'll shift from emergencies to something much more positive: motivation and emotional fluency. You'll learn how to talk about feelings, dreams, goals, and encouragement, the kind of English that builds deep human connection. Because fluency is not only about what you say, it's also about how you express your heart. You've done an amazing job so far. In the last part, we practiced how to stay calm and communicate clearly during real-life emergencies. You learned useful sentences like, "I don't feel well, please help, and you're going to be okay." Now, it's time to focus on a different kind of fluency, emotional fluency. This is the ability to express your feelings, dreams, and motivation in English, not just facts. When you can share your emotions clearly, you connect more deeply with people. You sound more natural, more confident, and more human. Let's begin. Imagine you wake up one morning and feel inspired. You want to say something positive about your day. You can say, "I feel good today. I'm ready for a great day. I'm thankful for what I have. I believe today will be amazing." Let's shadow these together slowly. I feel good today. I'm ready for a great day. I'm thankful for what I have. I believe today will be amazing. These short daily sentences are powerful. When you speak them out loud, you train your brain to think positively, and your English becomes more natural because you speak from emotion, not translation. Now, let's talk about motivation. Sometimes you feel tired or discouraged when learning English. You may think, "I'll never be fluent," or "It's too hard." But remember, every fluent speaker started as a beginner. Let's practice sentences that motivate you and build your mindset. Say them with me slowly, with feeling. I can improve every day. Mistakes help me learn. I'm not perfect, but I'm getting better. I'm proud of my progress. I can do this. Let's repeat them one more time with confidence. I can improve every day. Mistakes help me learn. I'm not perfect, but I'm getting better. I'm proud of my progress. I can do this. These sentences are simple, but when you speak them often, they change how you feel about learning English and about yourself. Now, let's move to expressing emotions. In real conversations, you often want to tell people how you feel happy, sad, worried, or excited. Let's practice with examples. I'm so happy for you. I'm a little worried about my exam. I feel nervous before presentations. I'm excited about my new job. I was disappointed, but I didn't give up. Let's shadow them slowly. I'm so happy for you. I'm a little worried about my exam. I feel nervous before presentations. I'm excited about my new job. I was disappointed, but I didn't give up. See how natural and emotional these sound? When you use emotion words, your English becomes more personal and real. Now, let's practice encouraging someone. Imagine your friend feels sad or unsure. You can say, "Don't give up. You're stronger than you think. I believe in you. You're doing great. Keep going. Things will get better. I'm proud of you." Let's shadow these gently, with warmth in your voice. Don't give up. You're stronger than you think. I believe in you. You're doing great. Keep going. Things will get better. I'm proud of you. These are beautiful phrases that native speakers use to support others. You can use them with your friends, family, or even yourself when you need motivation. Now, let's combine everything into a natural conversation. Imagine this scene. You're talking with a friend who feels tired from studying English. "Friend, I feel like I'm not improving at all." You, "Don't say that. You're doing great. You've learned so much." Friend, "But I still make mistakes." You, "That's okay. Mistakes help you learn. I make them too." Friend, "Really?" You, "Of course. No one is perfect, but we're both improving every day." Let's shadow this short dialogue slowly together. "I feel like I'm not improving at all." "Don't say that. You're doing great. You've learned so much, but I still make mistakes." "That's okay. Mistakes help you learn. I make them too." "Really?" "Of course. No one is perfect, but we're both improving every day." This type of conversation shows kindness, support, and connection, the heart of real communication. Now, let's add more motivational phrases you can use to inspire yourself or others. It's never too late to start. Every small step counts. You don't have to be perfect, just consistent. Success takes time and effort. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Let's shadow together slowly and confidently. It's never too late to start. Every small step counts. You don't have to be perfect, just consistent. Success takes time and effort. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. When you say these sentences out loud, you're not just practicing English, you're building your mindset for success. Now imagine you're sharing your dream in English. You can say, "My dream is to travel the world. I want to help people through my work. I hope to become fluent in English. I'm working hard to achieve my goals." Let's shadow together. "My dream is to travel the world. I want to help people through my work. I hope to become fluent in English. I'm working hard to achieve my goals." Beautiful. Notice how emotional and personal these lines sound. They help you speak English not just with words, but with your heart. Now, I want you to take a deep breath and think. Why are you learning English? Maybe you want to study abroad, get a better job, or communicate with people from different countries. Whatever your reason is, keep it close to your heart. Because motivation is not just about working hard, it's about remembering why you started. If this lesson made you feel inspired, please like this video and write a comment below. Tell me what motivates you to learn English. I'd love to read your answers and respond personally. You've done amazing work so far. You've learned how to express emotions, motivate yourself and others, and speak with confidence and kindness. You've done such a wonderful job. In the last part, we learned how to express emotions, motivate yourself, and speak with kindness and confidence. You practice saying powerful lines like, "I can do this," and "mistakes help me learn." Now, in part 5, we're going to focus on something you face every day, real-life English conversations. These are the kinds of short, natural exchanges that help you sound friendly and confident when you meet people, go out, or travel. Let's begin. Starting a friendly conversation. In many English-speaking countries, people often start conversations with small talk. It helps you sound polite, approachable, and natural. Here are some simple sentences to begin a chat. How are you doing today? How's your day going? It's such a nice day. Oh, isn't it? I like your outfit. It looks great on you. Are you from around here? Let's shadow them together slowly. How are you doing today? How's your day going? It's such a nice day, isn't it? I like your outfit. It looks great on you. Are you from around here? These are sentences you can use at cafes, shops, events, or even when meeting new classmates or coworkers. They help start friendly, relaxed conversations. At a cafe or restaurant, let's imagine you're at a cafe ordering a drink. Here's a short and natural conversation. Server. Hi there. What can I get for you? You. Hi. Could I have an iced latte, please? Server. Sure. Would you like sugar or milk in it? You. Just milk. Thank you. Server. Great. Anything else? You. No, that's all. How much is it? Server. It's $4.50. You. Here you go. Thanks. Server. Thank you. Have a great day. You. You too. Now, let's shadow the full dialogue slowly. This is everyday English, polite, short, and natural. When you order, always remember, use could I have instead of I want. It sounds more polite. Add please and thank you naturally. For example, could I have a cup of tea, please? Can I get a sandwich and water, please? Let's shadow them together. Could I have a cup of tea, please? Can I get a sandwich and water, please? Shopping conversations. Now imagine you're shopping for clothes or souvenirs. Here are common phrases you can use. How much is this? Do you have this in a smaller size? Can I try this on? Where is the fitting room? I'll take it, thank you. Let's shadow them slowly. How much is this? Do you have this in a smaller size? Can I try this on? Where is the fitting room? I'll take it, thank you. Here's a short example conversation. Shop assistant. Hi, can I help you find something? You? Yes, I'm looking for a blue dress. Shop assistant. Sure, what size do you wear? You? Small, please. Shop assistant. here you go. You can try it on in the fitting room. You, thanks. I'll try it. See? It's short and polite. These small exchanges help you communicate clearly without stress. Asking for directions. Now let's practice how to ask and understand directions. One of the most useful real-life skills. You can say, "Excuse me, how do I get to the train station? Is there a bus stop near here? Could you please show me on the map? How far is it from here? Let's shadow them together. Excuse me, how do I get to the train station? Is there a bus stop near here? Could you please show me on the map? How far is it from here?" Here's how a short conversation might sound. You, excuse me, could you tell me where the museum is? Stranger. Sure. Go straight and turn left at the next corner. You. Thank you so much. Stranger. You're welcome. Have a nice day. Notice the polite expressions. Excuse me. Thank you. You're welcome. They make your English sound kind and natural. Polite reactions and expressions. In everyday English, people use short, polite expressions to sound friendly. Let's practice some of the most common ones. That's great. Good for you. Oh, really? That sounds fun. I see. Wow, that's amazing. I understand. Let's shadow them with emotion, not too fast. That's great. Good for you. Oh, really? That sounds fun. I see. Wow, that's amazing. I understand. Using these small reactions helps your conversations flow naturally and show real emotion. Cultural tips. Here are a few cultural notes to help you communicate naturally in English-speaking countries. Smile. It makes you sound friendly and open. Say please and thank you often. It shows respect. Make small talk about weather, food, or hobbies. Don't interrupt. Wait for others to finish before speaking. Use eye contact. It shows confidence and honesty. These small habits make a big difference when speaking with native speakers. Mini practice. Now let's do a quick mini role play together. I'll say my line and you repeat your part after me. Me. Hi, how are you today? You. I'm great, thank you. How about you? Me. I love your bag. Where did you get it? You. Thank you. I bought it online. Me. Excuse me. Could you help me find the nearest bus stop? You. Sure. Go straight and turn right. Perfect. You're speaking naturally now. Reflection. Everyday English is not about using big or fancy words. It's about speaking clearly, being polite, and sounding natural in daily life. When you practice these small conversations again and again, you'll feel comfortable anywhere, in shops, restaurants, or when traveling. You've been doing an amazing job so far. In Part 5, we practiced real-life English conversations, ordering at cafes, shopping, asking for directions, and expressing politeness. Now, it's time for something exciting English for travel and adventure. If you've ever dreamed of traveling abroad, or even just communicating confidently with travelers in your own country, this lesson will help you feel comfortable and natural in every situation, from the airport to the hotel, from sightseeing to meeting new people. So, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's begin our English journey together. At the airport. Airports are full of English announcements, signs, and conversations. Let's start with common phrases you'll hear and use. At check-in, you might say, "Good morning. I'd like to check in for my flight. Here's my passport. Can I have a window seat, please? What time does boarding start? Thank you very much." Now let's shadow them slowly. "Good morning. I'd like to check in for my flight. Here's my passport. Can I have a window seat, please? What time does boarding start? Thank you very much." You might also hear the airline staff say, "Could you please put your bag on the scale? Your gate number is 12. Boarding will begin at 9:30. Enjoy your flight." Let's shadow that too. "Could you please put your bag on the scale? Your gate number is 12. Boarding will begin at 9:30. Enjoy your flight." See? These short and polite sentences help you move through the airport with ease. At immigration and security, this part can sometimes feel stressful, but don't worry, with the right English, you'll feel calm and prepared. Here's a short sample conversation. "Officer, good morning. May I see your passport?" "You, good morning. Here you go." "Officer, what's the purpose of your visit?" "You, I'm here for vacation." "Officer, how long will you stay?" "You, 2 weeks." "Officer, where will you stay?" "You, at the Sunrise Hotel in downtown." "Officer, great. Enjoy your trip." "You, thank you." Simple, polite, and clear. When you sound confident and calm, everything goes smoothly. At the hotel. Now let's imagine you've just arrived at your hotel. Here are useful phrases for check-in and during your stay. "Good afternoon. I have a reservation under the name Phuong. Can I check in, please? Could you help me with my luggage? What time is breakfast served? Can I have an extra towel, please? Where is the elevator? Can I check out early tomorrow?" Let's shadow these sentences together. "Good afternoon. I have a reservation under the name Phuong. Can I check in, please? Could you help me with my luggage? What time is breakfast served? Can I have an extra towel, please? Where is the elevator? Can I check out early tomorrow?" Here's how a full short conversation might sound. Receptionist, "Good evening. How can I help you?" You, "Hi. I have a reservation under the name Phuong." Receptionist, "Yes, Miss Phuong. Welcome. May I see your ID, please?" You, "Sure. Here it is." Receptionist, "Thank you. Your room is ready. It's on the 5th floor." You, "Great. Could you tell me what time breakfast starts?" Receptionist, "From 7 to 10 a.m. in the restaurant." You, "Perfect. Thank you so much." Polite, friendly, natural. This is how you can communicate smoothly in any hotel in the world. Sightseeing and asking for help. Now, let's move to one of the most fun parts of traveling, exploring new places. When you're sightseeing, you might say, "Excuse me, could you recommend a good restaurant nearby? Where can I buy tickets for the museum? How long does it take to get to the beach? Is it safe to walk there at night? I'd like to join a city tour." Let's shadow these together. "Excuse me, Could you recommend a good restaurant nearby? Where can I buy tickets for the museum? How long does it take to get to the beach? Is it safe to walk there at night? I'd like to join a city tour. Now imagine this short scene. You, excuse me, is this the way to the old market? Local person? Yes, just go straight, then turn right at the traffic light. You, thank you so much. Local person, you're welcome. Enjoy your day. Simple, friendly, and real, exactly how you'll hear it when you travel. At a restaurant while traveling. When you travel, you'll definitely eat out often. Here are useful restaurant expressions. Can I see the menu, please? I'd like the grilled fish with vegetables. Can I have the bill, please? Could we get some water, please? The food was delicious, thank you. Let's shadow them slowly. Can I see the menu, please? I'd like the grilled fish with vegetables. Can I have the bill, please? Could we get some water, please? The food was delicious, thank you. And here's how a short restaurant exchange sounds. Waiter, are you ready to order? You, yes. I'll have the pasta and a glass of orange juice, please. Waiter, sure. Anything else? You, that's all, thank you. Waiter, great. I'll bring your food soon. This is polite, warm, and very natural English. Cultural notes for travelers. Here are a few quick tips for using English when you travel. Speak slowly and clearly. You don't need to rush. Smile. A kind smile makes every conversation easier. Learn polite phrases like excuse me, please, and thank you. Use simple words. Short sentences are better than long, complicated ones. Don't be afraid to ask. Most people are happy to help travelers. Mini practice. Let's do a short travel dialogue together. Repeat after me and imagine the situation. Me, excuse me, what time does the next bus leave? You, it leaves at 10:30, I think. Me, can I check in now? You, sure. May I have your passport, please? Me, the food was wonderful. Thank you. You, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Perfect. You're not just learning English, you're practicing confidence. When you travel, English is your bridge to the world. It helps you meet people, share stories, and experience life more deeply. Every phrase you learn brings you one step closer to global confidence. In the last part, we explored English for travel from the airport to the hotel, from sightseeing to restaurants. You learned how to speak naturally, politely, and confidently in real situations. Now in part 7, we're going to talk about something very important: how to use English in emergencies and problem situations. Because real life isn't always perfect. Sometimes your bag goes missing. Sometimes you feel sick. Sometimes you get lost, or your phone doesn't work. When these things happen, don't panic. With the right English, you can stay calm, explain clearly, and get help fast. Let's practice together. When you lose something. Imagine this. You're at the airport or in a cafe, and you suddenly realize your wallet is gone. Here are useful phrases you can use. I think I lost my wallet. Can you help me find it? I had it just a few minutes ago. It's a black leather wallet. It has my ID and credit cards inside. Let's shadow these slowly. I think I lost my wallet. Can you help me find it? I had it just a few minutes ago. It's a black leather wallet. It has my ID and credit cards inside. Now let's use them in a real conversation. Excuse me, I think I lost my wallet. Security guard. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Where did you last see it? I had it when I was buying coffee. Security guard. Okay, please wait here. I'll ask the staff to check. Thank you so much for your help. Polite, calm, clear. That's exactly how to sound in stressful situations. When you feel sick, now let's imagine another situation. You're traveling or studying abroad, and suddenly you feel unwell. Here are some useful sentences. I don't feel well. I think I have a fever. I have a headache and sore throat. Can you please call a doctor? Is there a pharmacy nearby? Let's shadow together. I don't feel well. I think I have a fever. I have a headache and sore throat. Can you please call a doctor? Is there a pharmacy nearby? Now, let's hear a short dialogue. Doctor, hello, how are you feeling today? Not so good. I have a headache and my throat hurts. Doctor, how long have you felt this way? Since yesterday. Doctor, I see. You probably have a cold. Please rest and drink a lot of water. Thank you, doctor. Notice how calm and simple this conversation sounds. Even if English isn't your first language, polite and clear communication always works. When you have an accident or emergency, sometimes things happen unexpectedly. You might see a small accident or be in one. Here are useful emergency phrases to remember. Call an ambulance. There's been an accident. Someone is hurt. Please help us. Can you call the police? I need a doctor quickly. Repeat after me slowly. Call an ambulance. There's been an accident. Someone is hurt. Please help us. Can you call the police? I need a doctor quickly. These sentences are short but powerful. When you speak clearly and calmly, people understand fast and can help immediately. Here's an example. Excuse me, there's been an accident on the corner. Police officer, thank you. We'll send help right away. Please hurry, someone is hurt. Police officer. Don't worry, an ambulance is on the way. This type of English might save a life one day, yours or someone else's, so it's important to practice and remember it. When you get lost. This happens to almost everyone who travels. You're walking, exploring, and suddenly nothing looks familiar. You're lost. Don't worry. Just smile and ask politely for help. Here are the best sentences to use. Excuse me, I'm lost. Can you help me? Where am I on this map? How can I get to the train station? Is it far from here? Could you show me the way? Let's shadow these now. Excuse me, I'm lost. Can you help me? Where am I on this map? How can I get to the train station? Is it far from here? Could you show me the way? Now, a short conversation example. Excuse me, I'm lost. Can you help me find the museum? Local person. Sure, go straight. Then turn left after the big fountain. Thank you so much. Local person, you're welcome. Have a great day. See how friendly and simple it can be? a polite voice, a clear question, and most people will gladly help when you have small problems. Everyday problems happen too. Your phone stops working, your hotel room key doesn't open, your luggage is delayed. Let's learn how to handle those moments politely. My phone isn't charging. The Wi-Fi isn't working. My room key doesn't open the door. My luggage hasn't arrived yet. Can you please fix it? Could you check again for me? Let's shadow. My phone isn't charging. The Wi-Fi isn't working. My room key doesn't open the door. My luggage hasn't arrived yet. Can you please fix it? Could you check again for me? These are polite and clear phrases that always sound natural. They help you solve small problems quickly, without stress. Quick review practice. Let's practice all the emergency and problem phrases one more time. Repeat after me and feel confident. I think I lost my wallet. Can you help me find it? I don't feel well. Call an ambulance. There's been an accident. Excuse me, I'm lost. Where am I on this map? My luggage hasn't arrived yet. Can you please fix it? Perfect. Clear and calm, that's how fluent English sounds, even in difficult moments. Remember, fluency isn't only about speaking when things go well. It's also about staying calm and clear when things go wrong. That's real communication. Welcome back to our advanced daily English conversation practice. You're doing such a great job by staying with me in this journey to English fluency. Remember, every minute you spend listening, repeating, and practicing is a powerful investment in your confidence. In this part, we'll explore how to sound more natural when you disagree politely, express opinions, and negotiate ideas in English. These are moments when tone and choice of words matter, not just grammar. So, listen carefully, repeat after me, and notice how the rhythm helps you sound fluent and respectful. Let's start with polite disagreement. Imagine your friend says, I think working from home is always better, but you don't completely agree. Here are some ways you can respond naturally. I see what you mean, but I'm not sure I completely agree. That's an interesting point, but I think it depends on the person. I understand your opinion, but I prefer working in an office. That's true in some cases, but not always. Notice how soft these sentences sound. They help you disagree while still sounding kind and open-minded. Let's shadow together. I see what you mean, but I'm not sure I completely agree. Again, try it with feeling. I see what you mean, but I'm not sure I completely agree. Next, let's practice expressing opinions confidently. When you want to share your thoughts clearly, you can say, in my opinion, communication is the most important skill at work. I personally believe that travel makes people more open-minded. From my point of view, learning English opens many doors. These phrases make your ideas sound clear and natural. Now shadow with me. In my opinion, communication is the most important skill at work. I personally believe that travel makes people more open-minded. You can also make your language more advanced by using connecting phrases. For example, to be honest, I didn't enjoy the movie as much as I expected. If you ask me, social media is both helpful and harmful. The way I see it, teamwork always brings better results. Each of these phrases helps you sound fluent and thoughtful. Now let's move into negotiating ideas, something you often need in work or group situations. For example, imagine you're working on a project and you want to suggest a different plan. You can say, "How about trying another approach? Maybe we could look at it from a different angle. I agree with you to some extent, but what if we try this instead? I'm open to your idea, but I think we should also consider the cost. Let's shadow one together. I agree with you to some extent, but what if we try this instead? Try to match my tone and speed, not too fast, not too slow. This rhythm helps your English sound calm and confident." Now, let's talk about advanced small talk, a skill that makes you sound fluent in real conversations. Small talk isn't just about words. It's about connecting with people through questions, tone, and curiosity. For example, when you meet someone new, you can say, "So, what do you do for fun after work? That's interesting. How did you get into that hobby? I've always wanted to try that. What's it like?" These sentences help you sound warm and interested. People love to talk about their hobbies, experiences, or favorite things. Let's shadow this one together. "That's interesting. How did you get into that hobby?" Say it naturally, like you're really curious. Next, let's practice responding to good news in a friendly, fluent way. When someone tells you something positive, you can say, "That's amazing. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Wow, that's such great news. I can totally see why you're excited." The key here is your tone. Make it sound real and warm. Try this. "That's amazing. Congratulations." Now repeat it again with emotion. "I'm so happy for you." Now, let's look at how to respond to bad news in a gentle and natural way. Sometimes people share something sad or stressful. You want to sound supportive. Here are some natural responses. "I'm really sorry to hear that. That must be hard for you. I hope things get better soon. If you ever need to talk, I'm here. Shadow this with me softly. I'm really sorry to hear that. That must be hard for you." In English, tone communicates emotion more than words sometimes. If you speak with kindness and calmness, your English feels more natural and more human. Now let's combine everything into a short practice conversation. Listen carefully. A. I think everyone should work from home all the time. B. I see your point, but I think it depends on the person. Some people enjoy working in an office. A. That's true. Maybe a mix of both would be good. B. Yes, exactly. Flexibility is the key. Try shadowing this whole dialogue with me. Go line by line and focus on how each sentence connects smoothly. A. I think everyone should work from home all the time. B. I see your point, but I think it depends on the person. Some people enjoy working in an office. A. That's true. Maybe a mix of both would be good. B. Yes, exactly. Flexibility is the key. Great work. You're learning to express complex thoughts in simple, natural English, the true sign of fluency. Before we move to the next part, remember this. Fluency doesn't come from memorizing grammar. It comes from practicing real-life rhythm, tone, and expression just like we're doing now. In Part 9, we'll go deeper into daily emotional expressions, the kinds of sentences native speakers use to show excitement, surprise, worry, and gratitude in everyday conversations. This is one of the most powerful parts of your learning journey because emotion gives life to your English. Take a short break, then come back ready to practice. I'll guide you step by step through emotional tone, intonation, and advanced daily expressions in the next part. Welcome back to Part 9 of our daily English conversation and listening practice. You've made amazing progress so far, truly. You've practiced polite disagreement, expressing opinions, negotiating ideas, and connecting naturally in conversations. Now, it's time to move into something very special, one of the most powerful ways to make your English sound alive, real, and emotional. In this part, we'll focus on emotional expressions, the sentences and tones native speakers use every day to show excitement, surprise, worry, and gratitude. If you can master this part, your English will sound more natural, confident, and deeply human. So take a deep breath, and let's get started. Let's begin with expressing excitement. When something good happens, or when you're truly happy, these are common, natural ways to respond. That's awesome! I'm so happy for you. Wow, that's amazing. Seriously? That's incredible. You're kidding. That's great news. Try to shadow these sentences with energy and emotion. Repeat after me, and don't be shy, your voice should sound alive. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. Wow, that's amazing. Good. Notice how native speakers use tone. It goes up at the end to express happiness. Emotion in your voice shows interest and excitement more than the words themselves. Now let's practice expressing surprise, another key emotion in fluent English. When you hear something unexpected, try saying, "Really? I can't believe that. No way. Are you serious? You're joking, right? Wow, I didn't see that coming. That's unbelievable." These expressions are perfect for friendly conversations. Let's shadow together. Really? I can't believe that. No way. Are you serious? Wow, I didn't see that coming. Excellent. The secret to sounding fluent isn't just vocabulary, it's using natural reactions like these. Native speakers express emotion constantly through small phrases like, "Really? Oh, wow," or "That's crazy." Now, let's move to showing worry or sympathy when someone tells you something sad, stressful, or difficult. You can say, "Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. That must be really hard. Are you okay? I hope everything turns out fine. That sounds tough. Hang in there." Let's shadow a few together slowly and softly. "Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. That must be really hard. I hope everything turns out fine." Notice how the tone is lower and slower. In emotional English, your tone carries meaning. When you speak softly and gently, it shows care. Now, let's practice expressing gratitude, one of the warmest emotions you can show in English. Here are some natural phrases. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate your help. I can't thank you enough. That was so kind of you. You made my day. Let's shadow together. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate your help. You made my day. Beautiful. You can feel the warmth in these sentences. They sound genuine, friendly, and polite. Now let's bring these emotions into a real-life dialogue so you can hear how they flow naturally in conversation. Listen carefully. A. Hey, guess what? I got accepted to my dream university. B. Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. A. Thank you so much. I'm still in shock. B. You worked so hard for it, you totally deserve it. A. I really appreciate that. You're the first person I told. B. I'm honored. That's awesome. Let's shadow this dialogue together. Try to match the emotion and rhythm line by line. A. Hey, guess what? I got accepted to my dream university. B. Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. A. Thank you so much. I'm still in shock. B. You worked so hard for it, you totally deserve it. A. I really appreciate that. You're the first person I told. B. I'm honored. That's awesome. Fantastic job. You see how emotion makes your English sound real and full of life? This is how you connect with people, not just speak with them. Now, let's practice another situation, this time with surprise and worry. A. Did you hear? My friend had an accident last night. B. Oh no, that's terrible. Is he okay? A. He's in the hospital, but the doctors say he'll be fine. B. Thank goodness. That must have been really scary. A. Yeah, it was. I couldn't sleep all night. B. I'm so sorry. I hope he recovers soon. Now shadow this conversation softly. Pay attention to the tone changes. They carry emotion naturally. A. Did you hear? My friend had an accident last night. B. Oh no, that's terrible. Is he okay? A. He's in the hospital, but the doctors say he'll be fine. B. Thank goodness. That must have been really scary. A. Yeah, it was. I couldn't sleep all night. B. I'm so sorry. I hope he recovers soon. Excellent. Each sentence here uses tone and emotion to express care. When you speak English this way, people not only understand your words, they feel your message. Now, let's add a little challenge. Try to respond naturally when I give you a sentence. Ready? I'll say, I just lost my job. You can respond with, oh no, I'm really sorry to hear that. Are you okay? Next, I passed my final exam. You can say, that's awesome. Congratulations. Now, I think I might move to another country next year. You might say, really? That's exciting. Which country? Perfect. You're building emotional fluency, the ability to react instantly and naturally. Remember, English fluency is not only about speaking correctly, it's about connecting emotionally, just like native speakers do every day. You've learned how to show excitement, surprise, worry, and gratitude emotions that make conversations feel alive and personal. In Part 10, we'll bring everything together in longer, real-life conversations, including friendly chats, workplace discussions, and emotional moments to help you speak smoothly and confidently in any situation. So, take a short break, grab some water, and get ready for our next step toward complete fluency. You're doing incredibly well, and the next part will show you how all these expressions come together in real, natural English conversations. Welcome back to Part 10 of our English Listening and Speaking Masterclass. You've made it so far, and I'm really proud of you. You've practiced emotions, reactions, and everyday phrases that make your English sound real and natural. Now, it's time to bring everything together, all the vocabulary, expressions, and tones you've learned into real-life, connected conversations. In this part, we'll listen, repeat, and analyze several longer conversations that mirror how native speakers actually talk in everyday life at work, with friends, and in emotional or motivational moments. You'll not only practice the words, but also the flow, intonation, and emotion that make English sound fluent. Let's start with the first scene, a casual morning chat at work. Conversation 1, a morning at the office. A. Good morning, Sarah. How was your weekend? B. Morning, it was great, thanks. I finally got to visit my family. How about you? A. Oh, nice. Mine was pretty relaxing. I watched a few movies and tried a new recipe. B. That sounds perfect. What did you make? A. Homemade pizza. It actually turned out really good. B. Wow, I'm impressed. You'll have to bring some next time. A. Deal. Maybe we can have a pizza day at work. B. That would be awesome. Let's do it. Now, let's shadow that together. Repeat each line slowly after me and try to match the natural tone and rhythm. Good morning, Sarah. How was your weekend? It was great, thanks. I finally got to visit my family. How about you? Oh, nice. Mine was pretty relaxing. I watched a few movies and tried a new recipe. That sounds perfect. What did you make? Homemade pizza. It actually turned out really good. Wow, I'm impressed. You'll have to bring some next time. Deal. Maybe we can have a pizza day at work. That would be awesome. Let's do it. Excellent. Notice how natural conversations move back and forth. They include reactions, follow-up questions, and small talk. This is how you build connection in English, not just answer questions. Now, let's move to the second scene, something more emotional and supportive. Conversation 2, when a friend feels down. A. Hey, you seem a bit quiet today. Is everything okay? B. Yeah, I'm just a little stressed. I have too much going on lately. A. I get it. Life can feel heavy sometimes. Do you want to talk about it? B. Thanks. I think I just need to take a break and reset my mind. A. That's a good idea. Don't push yourself too hard. You've been working non-stop. Yeah, you're right. I just feel like I'm falling behind. A. You're not. You're doing your best, and that's enough. You'll get through this. B. Thanks. I really needed to hear that. Now shadow it with me slowly, focusing on emotion and tone. Hey, you seem a bit quiet today. Is everything okay? Yeah, I'm just a little stressed. I have too much going on lately. I get it. Life can feel heavy sometimes. Do you want to talk about it? Thanks. I think I just need to take a break and reset my mind. That's a good idea. Don't push yourself too hard. You've been working non-stop. Yeah, you're right. I just feel like I'm falling behind. You're not. You're doing your best, and that's enough. You'll get through this. Thanks. I really needed to hear that. Perfect. This is a very natural example of an empathetic conversation. Fluent speakers use short, supportive sentences and gentle tones, not complicated vocabulary. When you show understanding and kindness in your speech, your English becomes truly powerful. Now, let's look at something different, a motivational conversation. This one will help you sound more confident and inspiring in English. Conversation 3. Motivating a friend. A. I don't know if I should apply for that job. It seems too hard. B. Why not? You've got the skills, the experience, and the drive. A. But what if I fail? B. Then you'll learn. Every step, even the difficult ones, helps you grow. A. That's true, but I'm still nervous. B. Of course you are. Everyone feels scared before they try something big. But if you never try, you'll never know what's possible. A. You're right, maybe I just need to take that first step. B. Exactly. One step at a time, that's how success begins. Now let's shadow this one together. I don't know if I should apply for that job. It seems too hard. Why not? You've got the skills, the experience, and the drive. But what if I fail? Then you'll learn. Every step, even the difficult ones, helps you grow. That's true, but I'm still nervous. Of course you are. Everyone feels scared before they try something big. But if you never try, you'll never know what's possible. You're right. Maybe I just need to take that first step. Exactly. One step at a time, that's how success begins. That was beautiful. This type of conversation builds emotional connection and confidence, both in life and in your English practice. Now let's talk about natural flow. Fluency isn't about speed, it's about rhythm. Notice how in each conversation, speakers pause naturally, react, and connect emotionally. When you practice shadowing, focus on where the speaker pauses, how the tone rises and falls, and why some words are stressed more than others. For example, you've got the skills, the experience, and the drive. The stress falls on skills, experience, and drive. Another one. That's a good idea. Don't push yourself too hard. Here, good idea and too hard are stressed to highlight care and support. These details make your English sound alive, not robotic or memorized. Now, before we end this part, let's reflect for a moment. You've practiced greetings, emotions, expressions of care, and motivation. You've seen how real English conversations are not perfect or formal. They're simple, emotional, and full of rhythm. And here's something very important. Every time you shadow these dialogues, your brain learns not just the words, but also the sound of English thought. It's how native speakers connect meaning, emotion, and flow all at once. So, here's your quick shadowing challenge before we finish this part. Pick one conversation from today, maybe the one that felt most natural to you, and repeat it 5 times today. Each time, try to sound more natural, more expressive, and more confident. You'll be amazed how much progress you make when you truly live the words you speak. In Part 11, we'll wrap everything together with final reflections, real-life speaking advice, and powerful motivation to help you continue your journey toward full English fluency. So take a short break, relax your mind, and get ready for the most inspiring part of this masterclass coming up next. Welcome to Part 11, the final part of our English listening and speaking practice masterclass. You've made it all the way here, and that means something very important. You're serious about your English fluency. You didn't just watch or listen, you practiced, you shadowed, and you grew. So before we begin, take a moment to be proud of yourself. You've invested time in your future, and every sentence you repeat brings you closer to true fluency. In this final part, we're going to review what you've learned, talk about how to keep improving after this lesson, and finish with an inspiring message because your English journey doesn't end here. This is just the beginning. Let's start with a quick reflection. In this masterclass, you've learned how to listen with intention, how to shadow conversations naturally, how to use emotion and tone to sound real, and how to speak with confidence in everyday situations. You practice conversations about friendship, work, motivation, and emotion, all situations that happen in real life. And maybe, as you repeated those dialogues, you noticed something. It became easier. You started to feel the rhythm of English, not just the grammar. That's a sign of progress. Fluency is not about being perfect. It's about being natural, clear, and connected. When you can express your thoughts in English without stopping to translate, that's fluency, and you're already on your way. Let's talk about how to continue improving. Many English learners stop too early. They think, I've learned enough vocabulary, or I understand grammar, but they forget that speaking fluently comes from daily contact with English. So here are a few simple habits to build your fluency every day. First, listen to English for at least 10 minutes every morning. It can be a podcast, a YouTube video, or even an English song. But don't just listen, pay attention. Try to hear the tone, rhythm, and pronunciation. Second, speak out loud every day, even if no one is around. Describe what you're doing. I'm making coffee. I'm getting ready for work. I'm thinking about my plans today. The more you speak, the more your brain connects ideas directly in English. Third, shadow English speakers as often as you can. Choose short dialogues from movies, interviews, or lessons like this one. Listen, pause, and repeat, matching their voice and tone. This simple technique, done regularly, can transform your fluency faster than any textbook. Fourth, write your thoughts in English at least once a day. It could be a short journal entry like, "Today I felt tired, but I still studied English." Writing helps organize your ideas and improve your grammar naturally. And finally, surround yourself with English. Change your phone's language settings. Read short articles or subtitles. Speak with friends who are also learning. When English becomes part of your world, fluency becomes inevitable. Now, let's practice one last shadowing session together. This time, it's a motivational dialogue to end our journey on a strong note. A. Sometimes I feel like my English isn't improving fast enough. B. That's okay. Progress takes time. Every small step counts. A. But I make so many mistakes when I speak. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. The more you speak, the better you get. A. It's hard to stay confident when I forget words. B. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about speaking anyway, even when it's not easy. A. You're right. I just need to keep going. B. Exactly. Keep going, keep learning, and never stop believing in yourself. Now, shadow that conversation with me slowly, with emotion. Sometimes I feel like my English isn't improving fast enough. That's okay. Progress takes time. Every small step counts. But I make so many mistakes when I speak. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. The more you speak, the better you get. It's hard to stay confident when I forget words. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about speaking anyway, even when it's not easy. You're right. I just need to keep going. Exactly. Keep going. Keep learning. And never stop believing in yourself. Beautiful. That's the mindset you need, not just for English, but for life. Now let's summarize everything from this master class in one simple truth. Fluency doesn't happen in one day. It happens when you decide every day to speak, listen, and keep learning. You've already learned how to greet others naturally. You've practiced sharing opinions, showing empathy, and staying motivated. You've discovered that real English is emotional, rhythmic, and human, not just grammar rules or vocabulary lists. Every conversation you've shadowed here has brought you one step closer to sounding like a natural speaker. But remember, fluency is not about copying someone else. It's about finding your own voice in English. Your accent, your rhythm, your story, that's what makes your English unique. So here's your final challenge from me. For the next 7 days, pick one short conversation from this lesson and practice it every day. Record yourself on day 1 and again on day 7. You'll hear the difference. Your tone will be smoother, your confidence stronger, your words clearer. That's how real progress sounds. And when you feel ready, take that confidence into the world. Speak to people in English, even if it's just a few words. Ask for directions, order coffee, compliment someone, or start a short chat online. Each time you speak, You're not just practicing English, you're training your courage. Before we close, I want to thank you for joining me through all 11 parts of this journey. You could have done anything else with your time, but you chose to learn, to grow, and to become better. That means everything. Remember, you can come back to this lesson anytime. Listen again. Shadow again. Each repetition makes you stronger. And if you've enjoyed this English listening and speaking practice series, don't forget to leave a comment below. Tell me what part helped you the most. Which conversation did you enjoy practicing? Your comments not only help me create better lessons, but they also inspire other learners like you. And of course, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to Ms. Phuong English for more daily English listening and speaking lessons just like this one. We'll continue learning together, step by step, toward full English fluency. You are doing amazing. Keep speaking, keep learning, and never forget your English voice matters. This is Ms. Phuong from Ms. Phuong English, thanking you for being here and believing in yourself. I'll see you in the next lesson. Take care and keep shining.